Hey loves, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me for the very first time, I am Goodness Egwom, and in this video I'm going to be doing a chit chat together with me at the same time on why I left YouTube for a period of time, what I was doing while I was away, and what I'll be doing from this moment onward now that I'm back on YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, as well as knowing the tea behind what I was doing or what led to all those things happening, then definitely want to keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to start from the reason why I even left in the first place. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to be moisturizing my face with this Omari Code Moisture Maximizer. There was a time, I think it was around May, started in May, where I was putting content and I wasn't feeling like I was putting the best I could put out there. I knew that, okay, I could do better. And don't get me wrong, it's not like the videos or the content I was putting out were terrible. Like when I showed other people the content, they were like, oh, this is nice, this is good. But someone that knows my capabilities, what I can do, I should be able to enjoy my own content that I'm making. And if I'm not enjoying my own content, there's a problem because I made it, and if I don't like it, why should I expect another person to like the video? Sometimes I would even have issues trying to film. I mean, filming was not like a chore for me. Creating content became very stressful for me, and it's not supposed to be, because this is something I enjoy doing. So when my passion is now turning to punishment, I knew there was something going on. And the videos I even managed to still even put out, they were now doing very poorly. Like, I mean, I was not expecting like 10k views, or even though I was expecting it though. So they were doing worse than the average number of views that I get. So I'm like, okay, not only that it took me tons of time to film content, and then I'm not seeing the results, and it can be very frustrating as a creator if one particular content you're trying to put out doesn't reach is not balancing with the effort you put in to create the content. Like from that August, that was the end. Like that was the end for me. Like I was filming videos, and sometimes while I'm even still filming the videos, I'll just stop halfway and I'm like, nah, I'm blabbing too much. And you should expect that all these self-doubt issues to happen like my first year or my first couple of months on the channel, but it's kicking in. So I'm like, what is actually going on here? Part of me wanted to even quit YouTube. Not only was I stressing myself, overthinking the whole thing, I was also stressing my loved ones, because if you're my friend, there's no way I won't have spoken about my YouTube channel. So I'm done prepping my face. For today's look, I want to try and use this Elegant HD foundation. I don't know, for some reason I feel like this color was always too orangish for my complexion. It looked like it had some kind of red undertone to it. Let's see if it's gonna do its magic today. Hey, so knowing that I was battling with all that stuff from filming content, I decided to take a break. My friend told me that creating content is something that I love to do on a normal day. So the fact that I'm waking up, I'm thinking of my YouTube problems, I'm sleeping, I'm thinking of it, it's now becoming a challenge and annoying to everybody around me. So I should just take a break. But unknown to her, she didn't know that that break could be for months. So I took a break and I'm like, you know what, let me just chill, let me just relax, let me just forget about the whole creating content thing for a while. I didn't know that I would be off this long. I was just giving like max a month, then I'll come back to filming content. But then I actually continued filming content, but I was deleting them halfway, either when I get editing or after I've uploaded them. Before I turn them to public, I'll just delete it. And the reason why was because I started wanting more. I just started getting unsatisfied with everything, my audio, my video, my gear, everything. So I'm like, okay, probably the issue is my gear. So if I switch up my gear and make it a bit better, or invest in something that will make my video quality look better, then I'll come back to start filming. So I thought. I was just having this perfectionist kind of spirit in me at that point in time. Like, I'll edit content, I'll like, nah, no. And everybody on YouTube, like, I'll go back to YouTube for like help and everything. And I was like, okay, that is better and easier to edit with your laptop, because editing on phone can be very, very annoying. Because when it comes to phone, you have to think of space for filming, and when you're done creating space for filming, you have to think of space for editing. It was not convenient for me, and I just figured that okay, if I make this whole filming content life cycle easier for me, I'll be less stressed. Aside from the whole filming and editing and rendering problems, my setup was just chaotic. Like I was seeing wire. If I have to film, I have to climb, maneuver. I literally had like a building block of things that was just giving. Like I was just like, nah, like filming content is not meant to be this challenging. Now I wanted to create a set that I can wake up and jump start, if that makes sense. I can just be there, like everything just be settled and ready. So when I want to film, I just go there and just tap this, or use my remote and turn on my light, and I'm good to go. So that's what even pushed me to even getting a better gear. So with the better gear, I'll get a much more better and easier way of filming content. I learned how to start editing with my laptop, and you guys, like I saw the difference. Like it was not something that I could not create on my phone. Like my phone could do it, but it was easier, you know. All these shortcuts were there, and I knew about them before, but I was like, nah, I'm okay with what I know. I don't want to do any other thing, nah. But when I did it with my laptop, it was easy. I had enormous options of things, of effects, of tracks, of titles, of everything. And I'm like, oh, I have seen the lights. So I'm just trying to get my setting powder ready, so that once I just blend underneath my eye, I'll just put it like immediately, if that makes sense. Because we don't want to be having creasing. So I'm going to start from the outer part and just work my way in. Mind the only one that when I'm doing like eye makeup, I tend to just put my face in a certain shape. Like I have to do like this to get into those corners. I don't know if it's just my eye shape or it happens to every other person. It was just like series of procrastination. I was waiting for a time when everything is calm, when life is a bit settled, because I was still going through some things also personally. I'm like, okay, so when everything is less chaotic and everything is like has gotten to normal, I would start filming content. But what I did is that things never actually get normal. If you keep waiting for like, okay, when this thing happens or when I have more time on my hands, then I'll start filming, you will never actually have more time on your hands, because other things will keep coming to overwhelm that. And I learned that the hard way, and it was helping me to procrastinate, because I'm like, okay, when I have this and when everything is balanced, I got the new gear, I did not start filming. Other things now came up, I got those other things sorted out, other things then came up, and I'm like, God, what is this? Then I started doing a bit of what do you call those guys, those early morning you guys that they have to burn incense, but I didn't do the incense thing though. Like daily meditations and just trying to clear my head. And one of them actually said something that stuck in my head, that if you're feeling some kind of way, it could be your environment where you're staying. Because if you're where you are and it's like you've done everything that you could do and you're still feeling some kind of shitty way, then it's harder for you to change environment. So I did change the environment, and I ran back to my previous environment, because no way, no. The devil you know is better than the angel that you do not know. In this case, I rest my case. In a way, it worked, because when I got back to this my current environment, I just like no, I've spent too much time. Like I've literally tried everything I could try, and nothing is seeming to make sense. Let me just start. In that break that I had, let me just let you know that I wasn't just chilling and waiting for manna to fall from heaven. I was still on the grind, you know. I was still thinking of video ideas. Like I have tons of videos. Like you'd be amazed. You even think I never even left YouTube in the first place. To show you that I really wanted to start creating content, but I didn't just know how to work my way around everything again. Like I felt like I lost my touch. Like the videos that I actually still remember filming, and a video that normally should take me like 1 hour, 2 hours max, I will end up using 4 hours to film that kind of video. And in that video I'll just be blabbing, and to edit that video to not be so challenging. It will be so challenging, it will be so annoying, and I'm like, no, what, I'm not doing this video again. Like, forget about it. I'm not doing this anymore. So that's the whole struggle, and that's what was happening, and that is why I took a break. But I was still watching YouTube videos of other people, and my spirit just be like, goodness, you're busy watching other people's videos when you might as well be doing your own video. So once that hits me, I'm like, you know what, goodness, you need to start getting your shit done. Like, I cannot keep waiting for the perfect time. So for my contour, I'm going to make use of this ZRWM Pro Coverage High Definition Matte Pour Slow. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. This is what I'm going to be using for my contour. I'm going to be using one pump because it's a little bit too dark for my shade, but I got it anyway, so I have to work with it. What am I looking for? Okay, since I can't remember what I'm looking for, I'm going to go ahead to start doing my brows. So after getting all of that figured out, and I knew that, okay, enough is enough, I can't keep procrastinating. Okay, when I get my gear, I'll start. When I renovate, I'll start. When my birthday comes, I'll start. All those things kept coming and going, and I was not coming back to YouTube anytime soon. So I was like, what else do I need? Do I need like someone to just come and push me for me to go back to what I normally love to do? I'm like, no, that is not going to happen. And even YouTube in a way kind of gave me a signal, because everything was like, it sounded like, goodness, you need to go back to start filming content. YouTube now came and updated their whole monetization thingy, like brought new updates for small creators, and I had no excuse anymore, because even YouTube that I'm even saying, okay, it's kind of hard, is this, is that, use themselves even still encouraging me, okay, you have to come back. And like, I mean, I thought that was like enough sign that whoever gets in this life to come back to start filming, because the major excuse that most people have on YouTube is that, okay, they don't favor new and upcoming creators. Same people that have like 1K subscribers already that they favor. And now they've taken off all those restrictions, like majority of them, they've taken them off. So like, what is my reason for not wanting to create content anymore? Zero, nada. I did not have any reason whatsoever. And that was why I was just like, no. Like, even my parents were like, okay, that's fine. I was not seeing any video late. Like, we know you normally you tell us, okay, I'll drop video, you should go and watch you, you should go and hit the like button, everything. They're not hearing anything or search for me. So they know that, this girl, what is going on? Like, why are you on a break? And some of you lovely people took out your time to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm like, oh goodness, hi. Like, I remember one particular girl, like, I read her text message and I almost started tearing up, because I never knew how much impact I was having, yeah, until I saw some of her text messages, and I'm like, God, see me here second guessing myself, and people are expecting me to come back to the grid. And I told myself, you know what, whether I'm ready or not, I'm going to come back. This video they are currently watching, I have filmed this video 4 times, but halfway something just always tends to happen, and I haven't been able to film this video completely to the end. It's either while I'm editing it, I just lose the footages, or while I'm editing it, something happens to my device that I'm using to edit, or even while I'm filming, I just, like, when I'm done filming the video, and I realize I was never actually filming, and that thing is the worst thing to happen to any creator in this lifetime. So, but I'm glad that I'm here. Like, it got so bad that as I started filming this video, the one you're watching right now, I had to pray, because I don't know why. I really need to put this video out there, because I can't just come back and be like, hi, hello, like I never left. No, I owe it to you guys. You guys subscribe for content, and I haven't been giving your content in a bit, so I owe it to you guys to explain why I haven't been dropping content like I ought to drop. So that is why I'm here. And I already did that before the new year starts, but as God will have it, it's looking like the new year is upon us, depending on when I upload this video. So that's it, and that's all that's been happening. And if you're somewhere out there and you are going through what I just finished explaining and ranting about, you just have to start. Things will never get perfectly normal enough for you to know that, okay, you want to start. There will always be challenges out there. There will always be one thing or the other that might seem to stop you from going after what you want, but you need to remind yourself the actual reason why you wanted to start filming content in the first place. The main reason that you picked up that camera, you picked up that phone, and you said, yeah, I want to film a YouTube video, that is what's going to keep you pushing. And there are days, obviously there'll be days where you'll not be motivated, and don't try and force it, because I try to force it sometimes, just attempt to try and film a video. But what I learned was that when I'm not feeling good in here, it sort of translates to how I'm looking out there. Because I could tell that I was not giving, I was not giving. My content was looking like it was forced. I was looking like I'm being paid for this job. It was looking like work in short man terms. It was looking like work, and I was not liking the fact that something that I love to do was looking like work. So if you're going through this, don't worry, it will pass. It will pass. I know that nowadays everybody's going through a lot of things that they can even talk about to another person. And just take your time. Don't get too overwhelmed. I got overwhelmed, yeah. I think that's why it even took me longer than normal to get back on my feet. I got overwhelmed, and yeah, but by the grace of God, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm so back, and I'm not taking it for granted. Like, I love my community. I'm so glad I have friends and family that were there for me. People that, like, I was really touched when you guys actually texted me on Instagram. Like, you don't understand. You don't even understand how much that means to me, because I'm over here in my room doing my own thing, thinking that I'm not even impacting anybody's life, and boom, I'm getting text messages. Hi, goodness, you don't know me, please don't ignore this message. I saw you from your YouTube channel, I'm subscribed to you. I noticed that you haven't dropped a video in a while. I don't know if you're fine. And I'm like, oh God, they're waiting for my content. Like Bible said, the world is waiting for the expectation of the sons of God. And I'm here delaying. I'm here wasting time. I'm here saying, oh, I don't have this set. I want to buy camera. I want to buy this. I want to get iPad. I want to. So I just kept praying and pushing that, Baba God, just help me get through this. I didn't even know what was going on. I just started feeling like, I couldn't, like, I needed more. Like, I wasn't just contented with what I was having. I'm ready to do more things, but we won at last. We did it. We're here last. So that's one thing I want to put out there. So don't push yourself too hard. If you know that you need to go on a vacation, like if you can afford like physical vacation, all well and good. If you can't afford it and you just need to take time to go off the grid, please go off the grid for your own sake, for everybody's sake. Don't try and manage the situation, because it's when you try and manage it that it will now end up choking you and God forbid you now slump one day and they now start asking what happened to you. Nobody can even start asking that question because Otilo. I'm really sorry that it took me that long to get my stuff together. I'm just like, I'm human as well. I'm human and I have things I'm dealing with. Even 95 self was choking. So I have to ensure that okay, nothing went wrong under my watch. Yup. I'm back on YouTube, thank God. I'm back. I'm so glad. And even currently as I'm filming this video, I'm still a bit nervous. And I started having what I call it sore throat. I don't know, lately, since like it's going to like how many days now? Like I'm talking to you guys, my throat currently hurts. See, I have a glass of water here, so my throat has been hurting. Like when I try to talk, it's hurting me. I tried to do this vlog, but my voice was very terrible at that point in time. It was so terrible. So but now I'm getting better. I've started trying to drink more water. As you guys can see, I'm drinking more water. I'm trying to just do better, because if I wait for this one to now come and go, I might end up not getting that inspiration again to film this video, and next thing will be here Happy Valentine. January would have come and gone, and I didn't want that to happen. No, not on my watch. I don't know what I'm doing for my eyes. It just looks very, very plain, very naked. I'm just trying to touch it up a bit. And funny how I was still even getting subscribers even when I was still off, and I'm like, what are these guys even subscribing to? Like, I don't know, seeing that I've been gone for a while. And so when you see your favorite content creators off the grid, don't be yelling at them that okay, where have you been and why not put now? You don't know what everybody's going through. I'm just so grateful that nobody was out there in my comment section telling me you've not put content in the last few months, what are you doing? I was doing as because I think I watched one baby's video and she was saying something, yeah, that got me scared. I said I got scared. She was like, she hadn't put out content for a while, and people now started comparing her to her fellow people in the same niche that actually, I think it was Dimma. It was Dimma's channel I was watching, and she was like, people were comparing her. Was it Dimma? Was it Dimma? I don't know. Yeah, it was Dimma. I remember that point that she was lazy when she was going through that whole phase. Yeah, I think last year she was going through that whole phase. And people now saying that that she's lazy. That said that people that have children, they are putting out content like multiple times a week, and she should just taking her sweet precious time. That she's not grateful for where she has gotten to in life. She's taking it for granted. I mean, I could personally feel her pain because I could see her like tearing up in that video. So I'm like, oh God, if someone come and tell me kind of thing in my own video, in my own comment section, me, I'll just even cry, because I know what I'm going through personally. I know you come and tell me that I owe it to you. If anything happens to me, God forbid, you will not take responsibility, would you? No, you would not. You just be like, oh, highest thing, you just comment under my post. Gone too soon, God forbid bad thing. I reject it in Jesus' name. So it's just very grateful to know. It's just a very, very good thing to know that I have people that are quite reasonable here in my community, and I'm really grateful to God for that. In fact, I'm so grateful. You have no idea. So I had to quickly go finish up on my face because I realized I was doing more of the talking than the actual get ready with me that you all clicked for. So going forward in the year 2023, by God's grace, I would want to be putting out content that relates to makeup for beginners only. If you're an expert, But you're not needed here. This is where people learn how to do things. Okay, so yeah, my content pillars are going to be product reviews, makeup hacks, makeup tutorials, and content creation tips. So when I'm talking about makeup hacks, that's where you have all them TikTok hacks and see the ones that are real and ones that are just BS, and how I use one thing to like my own personal tricks and how I just come up with things on the go. Because someone that lives in Lagos, you don't have time for all this 20 minutes makeup. You want to do things ASAP. And for my content creation tips, it's going to be about reaching out to that girl or that boy that doesn't even know where to start from. It's very personal to me, this particular aspect, because when I wanted to start doing my channel, I mean, I came onto YouTube to look for what to note, but I couldn't really find someone that I could relate with. I couldn't find someone that was within my geographical location, that understood the problems of my area and how to maneuver the whole thing. So I just felt like, okay, since I couldn't find somebody, that means somebody out there is also looking for that kind of person, and I need to be there for that kind of person, because I have been through this and I do not want that kind of thing to happen to that same person, that same girl, that same boy out there. So hence why I'm creating, it's going to be everything beginner friendly. I'm going to be speaking your normal language, not anything tech. Yeah, I'm a Texas, but I'm going to break it down to normal everyday language that we all understand, and show you how to work your way through being one of the best content creators out there. So if you're interested in leveling up your makeup game as well as your content creation skills, then definitely want to subscribe and smash the like button, so that the algorithm knows that you enjoyed this video, and this video will be spread out to more people that are interested in content like this. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the patience, for waiting for me all this while, waiting for me to get my stuff together and come back and provide you guys the services that you subscribe for. So without further ado, I must see you in my next video. Till next video guys, bye for now.